Welcome back, everyone.
Welcome back. And we figured out some stuff.
A little bit of things.
Oh,
We're
God.
not quite as dumb. We're pretty dumb when it comes to gaming. People watch us, I think, to watch us mess around.
No.
And, I don't think they're here for the strict tutorials, you know?
I mean, isn't that why you invited me to Minecraft? Because of how good I was at explaining things in such good detail.
It was all a big plan for our tutorial series on modded Minecraft.
Yes.
That we just got done with. Called Sky Factory.
I mean, we're definitely the next Dyer.
I mean,
for
you know, I
sure.
saw Dyer recently in San Francisco, and he was asking me tons of questions about modded Minecraft. He was just full of questions, and I had to help him out a lot. And, I think he's on the right track with his channel now that I've given him some insight.
Good. I'm glad you helped out the little guy, you know.
Yeah, gotta get Dyer.
Oh, God, this thing, the turning is so weird.
So I'm planting wheat in the other field that we one of our 3 fields.
The one I hired the yes, because that's what we were gonna say. Guude pointed out that some of the fields were green, and he meant green by the numbers themselves were green.
Right. And then you were like, they're all green, or there's different growing phases. And then I realized that you were talking about something different, and then so I was enlightened by what you told me, and I didn't like explain what I meant because I was too busy like learning what you were saying.
Like,
that I like
growth phases.
Yeah. But yeah, it looks like we only own these three here by our area, and the rest of them are rather expensive. And I actually had to buy equipment and stuff like that too, beyond the base equipment that we have.
Yeah, I think I found the mayor's house.
Really?
I'm assuming that's what this is. Let me turn this map off.
Does it look very maroyal?
It does. It does look very maroyal. There's an American flag. It's got those big, like, red, white, and blue half circle banners over the porch.
So the guy you hired,
Yeah.
he's pretty unruly. He finished his field, and now he's just sitting there.
Wait, really? I was over in that truck a second ago to make sure that he was, like, done and fired or whatever it is, and it just let me hire another person if I wanted to.
He's just sitting there, Jeff.
So can we fire him?
I mean, I kind of wish you would. He's not doing anything.
Well, luckily we're not paying him anything.
See, what's up with that? Can I just hire someone here and like?
I don't know.
Like, there's got to be this got to be a thing, right? Like, we have to be able to see our employees or something, right?
I'm on the wrong side of the tracks, man.
Bad part of town.
Yeah, on the bad part of town. No, I literally am on the wrong side of the tracks. Oh wait, here we go. I can. Go
Oh yeah,
here.
wage payment. Jeff,
Wait,
we're in debt.
Is he getting
We're
paid?
in debt. Yeah, he's getting paid.
Well, what a slimy bastard. Hold
Our,
on. Can you
we're
not
in
get in the
trouble.
tractor that he was in and fire him as well? Do we only hire our own people? Are we all on one? Like, do we have our own different pay? No, we
think
must
so.
not, because I
No,
hired
'cause
him.
Yeah, no, I think we're.
So can't you fire him?
You know what? He's gone. I guess you did fire him.
But I didn't fire. How was he just sitting there then? Just a second
No,
ago.
he's gone. That's what I'm saying. He's gone.
Oh, wait, what? I'm so confused. Then how was he so unruly if he wasn't even there?
Well,
Are you trying to tarnish the man's reputation? He's just trying to make a decent living as a farming hand.
Fountains like these are for your water tanks. I wonder what water tanks are for. You know, I didn't realize that he had gotten out at some point. He'd been fired.
So I found, hold on, is this going to work? I found the way to fill up the train station silo. Unload, here we go.
Wait, is this not down? Is it down?
Okay, so I just filled up the silo at the train station. And if I just leave my truck here, I guess, I gotta go figure out how to fill this train car. Wait, these two tracks go different directions. Which track do
Oh,
I
that wasn't
need to be
on. That's why I was.
Which track do I want? This is not the track that I would want to get to where I'm going.
So I feel like the time of year should matter. Because you don't just grow wheat year round.
What?
What's going on?
I'm in a... What is it? I'm in a winch. Like there's something over top. How do I use this thing? Why won't it let me? Whoa! I'm in a big industrial machine that I can like pick up. I think you can pick up logs and stuff with this thing from trains.
Do we need logs for something?
I think you can get logs. I think you can like chainsaw some things.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how I got into that when I was just trying to get into the train, but... Oh, I'm on top of the train now. Is this the one I needed, or is this the same one?
You're just like this crazy Amazonian woman that just goes around climbing shit.
Why I gotta be Amazonian?
I mean, that's what I imagine.
You imagine the Amazonians are people who climb shit?
Well, like, wasn't Wonder Woman an Amazon woman? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is.
Was she really? I don't know.
I think so. I'm almost positive. I would answer that in trivia.
Start filling, start filling. Start filling. I got my sunflowers. Oh, yes, the train is getting filled with that little bit of sunflower we had. That filled up 3% of this train. Yeah, because that way had the most money it was being sold for at this place. That turns out you can only...
Okay, I thought you had wheat going over there for some reason. I guess it's because we had wheat.
Yeah, we have a lot of wheat. No, I dumped the wheat in our silos. I took the sunflower to the train track. Trying to... Oh, I'm going to go. How fast does this train go? This train goes... Will it tip over?
So I say, can you go off the tracks?
Oh, no.
That'd be bad.
It goes 87 miles an hour, though.
Wow. 88?
Hold on. Wait, is this the place I wanted to sell this at? No, that's not the same place. Hold on. Oh, man. No, that's not the same place I wanted to sell. Let's find out. 50,
so, you know,
60.
I just inherited 20 acres of farmland.
Oh,
maybe this is like gonna teach me everything I need to know.
Did you really inherit 20 acres?
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna do with it?
Nothing. Last time my uncle had rented it, whenever he was alive, out to a farmer. It made all the old people that live around there upset because they put chicken manure on it and it stinks really bad. So
but that's what you do for farms, isn't it?
Yeah, it is what you do. But until they're all dead, I'm just gonna let it sit there, I guess. I didn't inherit it by myself either. It's me and 3 of my cousins actually, so I own a quarter of it. But and 2 houses. But we've agreed to keep it all in the family and just rent it. So.
Okay, we got a problem. I just sold that sunflower and we got no money.
Maybe it comes in, maybe the check's in the mail.
Maybe we paid that worker off too much?
No, we only owed him $450. How much you get?
It was supposed to be $15.13 per 1,000, so we should have had like $6,000.
Huh. Whoops, I just hit tab.
What just happened?
That's not what I wanted at all. I just hit tab and took over your vehicle.
No. Wait. Do we? I think we're paying a lot of money. These might be rental vehicles.
No, harvest income. Yeah, our total. Yeah. Look at the balance sheet here.
Look at the vehicle overview tab though. That scares me a little bit.
And I think those are buying vehicles.
Okay. Harvest income $6,095. Oh, total. Why did the top right not change to anything? Why is our balance still 0? We have a $75,000 loan?
We do have a $75,000 loan.
So did you inherit a farm with a $75,000 loan as well?
No, but I did not know you could inherit debt.
And don't they force inherit debt on you? Isn't it like you don't have a choice?
Yeah, you got to pay that shit. You go, sell their shit or whatever. I thought like basically if like someone could die, if they own nothing, you could inherit their debt, and you'd have to pay it. I didn't realize that.
But I mean, can I just will my debt to somebody?
I think so. I don't really know.
Just have an enemy and be like, make them
right
of my will and be like,
I will fuck you when I die.
Be like, you see all these gambling debts? They're yours now, bitch.
Yeah, see, I don't know how exactly that works. I mean, maybe you can't inherit it if there isn't anything to sell to reclaim it. Maybe I'm wrong about that.
Because that would be entertaining. You just really hated somebody.
Yeah. I will all my problems to you.
Okay, I just put the train back in the yard after that small sale that I still have zero.
Yeah, I don't really understand this balance sheet.
I think we need to sell more shit to get out of debt. I didn't know we were in debt.
Yeah. But here's the thing. That balance was negative 75,000 before you gained that 5,000.
Right. And it didn't change?
Right.
So where did all the monies go?
I feel like we get paid at the end of the day.
Really?
I think so. I mean, you don't just get paid.
I wouldn't be taking my shit to somewhere and be like, don't worry about it, buddy, pay me later. It's not like I don't need this money. So
that's how it works in the real world.
I don't think it does like that for farmers.
Oh, it totally does. I used to help sell tobacco.
And you didn't get paid that day?
No.
You sold it for free? Because when I used to...
You would get paid like a month later. You'd take it off to the auction place.
When I used to purchase tobacco, they definitely wanted that shit up front.
Well, you know, that shit was not the same.
But isn't it? Isn't that who you sold the tobacco to, is the people who made the shit that I got?
I guess. But a lot of shit happened to it after that. They really messed with it.
Yeah, they added a bunch of poisons and
right.
Don't smoke, kids. It's a terrible, terrible thing.
I really do wonder about vaping, if it's gonna be this thing
I
like
hope
10
not.
years.
Because that's how I quit smoking.
I know. It's gonna be a sad thing if it is.
They're gonna find out it's like 10 times worse for you. I'm gonna die at like 40. Oh my god.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back with the tractor and the this thing.
All right, we'll pull it up beside the other thing and empty it. I guess I could have done that instead of coming over here and.
Did you try to go just dump it off
No, but I don't know
yourself?
where you would dump it. I don't think you can just go over there and dump it. I think you do have to empty it first.
I'm gonna find out. I just want to know, like, for my own.
Yeah, I guess it is good to know.
What is it? The O was the pipe out thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Because especially for that field, it would actually be relatively convenient.
Yeah, it's true.
Let's see. I guess I'd have to go next to this thing, huh? Let's see. Then hit O. Nope, not 0. O.
So what was that guy doing? Was he tilling the soil over there?
Yeah, he was cultivating it, so it's ready to plant. Oh my god, it does!
It works.
I'm dumping it straight on, and
you sure it's not just going on the ground?
I hope not. It looks like it's. I guess we can check in the silo thing. Yeah, no, it's going up in the silo as we speak.
Okay. Well, shit. I should have done it.
Wait, what is... Oh, I see how you were messing with this thing now, how you were lifting it up and down, like, little by little. I didn't realize you could do that.
Oh, the mouse thing?
Yeah. Because I'm trying to turn off that control tip thing, actually. It'd be kind of nice to...
Yeah, it does take a lot of screen real estate, doesn't it?
It is a lot of real estate.
I think there's a way, is there?
So now I guess we got to figure out, what do we need if we wanted to bale this stuff up? Is it just a baler, or do you do it with something else?
That's a good question. I don't really know.
Getting all this wheat now. Like, you left this weird triangle in the middle of the field.
Yeah, because I was doing like circles and I wasn't quite clipping right. Every time I'd do the spin.
I wonder if this is going to make it really difficult to do the whole baling thing.
I don't think so.
Because it's not all in, like, straight lines and stuff. So did you tab through all of our vehicles to know, like, what we have that's really good?
I didn't. Or I did, but I didn't actually pay attention to what was what.
Because I would assume now that we realize we only own the, you know, small amounts of fields, we probably don't own really, like, high-class equipment. And we obviously don't have any money to purchase equipment with yet.
Right. I wonder how long it takes for things to grow. Because time is moving pretty slow, right?
Are we still on the first day?
Yeah.
It's only noon?
Yeah.
I think there's an option to speed up time, but I don't know if you can do it on a server. Like, I don't know how that works.
Right. I'm looking at the time over there, and it's set to either an S or a 5. So it's either slow or 5. I don't know what that is.
And what does 5 mean? 5 out of what?
Right.
5 out of 6? Okay. 5 out of 10 billion? Might have some problems. Okay, this field has been cultivated. No.
And it only moves like a minute every 20 seconds or so. So it's not... Time's not moving super fast here either.
No, the question, does this thing run 24/7? Or does it...
It does not. It pauses when no one's online.
Okay, okay. That's what I was wondering.
That is a setting, though, so I guess we can change it. But I don't think we'd want to, because I think the crops can grow and wilt and die.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the crops will die. Like, that would be... I don't know, there's probably positives and negatives to both, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have now combine. I think it's. I'm gonna go park the combine in the garage or in the barn. Combine might not fit in the barn actually.
So I saw there's a fuel
combine
cost
does not
thing.
fit in the barn.
I saw there was a fuel cost thing. I wonder how we get the fuel. Like, does it automatically just fill up? I feel like that's not the case, right?
No. I think there might be fuel buckets at our little house area where I got that pickup truck from initially. But I could be wrong. I don't know. We're gonna put this guy back. Okay, so that guy's put away. And I need to. I'm gonna tab through some of the vehicle. Combine. Yeah, here's the one that. Hold on. I'm gonna park this up here.
Oh man, since I'm having to do window capture for whatever reason, it's showing my OBS or my Steam overlays.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, like someone just joined a game and it told everybody.
Well, everybody now knows who joined the game.
Interesting.
I'm looking.
It takes a long time to plant this field.
I like how I left the pickup truck just like sitting here. Okay, here we go. This is, I think, seeds. Oh yeah, we have to pick up seeds somehow. Oh, maybe none of these are fuel. Oops. We have pallets of stuff over here, though.
What is it?
I don't know. I can't tell, but I can push them around. Yeah, they don't give me any options to like refuel the vehicle when I put it over there, though. So no. So you're doing that. What else is I gonna do? Yeah, we really don't own that many. Oops. That many vehicles, I guess.
So I guess you need to be selling everything that's in our inventory, right?
Yeah, because we need to figure out. I don't even know how to plant something right now. Or
I mean, I'm planting.
Okay, so you got a planter, but we don't have any balers or anything like that.
Right. Which is kind of a problem. So we got all that wheat on the ground over there.
It's not wheat, that's straw stuff.
Straw, sure. Sure. Wheatgrass.
And we could. So what do we get the most money from? I'm just afraid that since I made that last drop, we didn't get anything. And I don't know what that means.
I'm not worried. I trust these people.
Trains, cultivator, tractor. Okay, whoops. Let me look at what we can sell for the most money now. Maybe the green ones mean in the selling thing. Maybe that means train only. Maybe that's why I ran into that problem. But I mean, should I just be doing that? Should I always do the train thing then?
Oh, whatever's easiest. Or whatever's getting the most money, I guess, is the real thing, right?
Yeah, it definitely is. It looks like it's soybeans at Goldcrest Pacific Grain.
Do we have soybeans?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, we do. We have 7,100. I want to try a normal drop first because I did that train one and it threw me off. So let's do... I'm going to go drop off barley to Gomez Ridge Acres.
Okay.
Wait, that doesn't... It's not as much money as this one. Or I'll drop off soybeans. How about this? I'll drop off soybeans to Maplefield Mill. Oh, no, that's the train one. So never mind. I do a Goldcrest Pacific Grain soybeans. That's what I'm doing. There was a little train symbol next to the one that was train only. Coincidentally, that was the one I went to first. God dang it. This thing, I can't control this tractor. I'm so bad at this. So let's start filling soybeans. Here we go. Started.
You ever drove a tractor?
Yeah. Not one this big. I grew up on like a 10-acre property that could have easily been farmland. We were surrounded by farms. We used to run a farm ourselves. God dang it, I keep hitting the wrong button. I keep hitting E to go to a map. So where am I going? Goldcrest Pacific. Where is this at? That's Gomez, Sprinkany, Goldcrest Pacific. Okay. So turn around. It's basically like right there. I mean, you own a farm now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna farm there.
You should. Just buy a bunch of tractors.
Well, the tractor came with it.
Well, hell, is it one of these big ones? What kind?
It's like the size of this red one, I would say.
Is it a Case 1455?
And no, I don't know what it is.
How long ago did you...
I've driven it before to like move limbs and stuff.
How long ago did you inherit this thing?
It's still in the 90-day probate.
Oh, so it was recent.
Yeah, my uncle that had leukemia.
Yeah.
His wife died a couple weeks ago. Right after I got back from Disney.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. It was really weird too. She was 86 and she had never been in the hospital before.
So she, I mean, hell, I'd love to die like that woman then.
Oh yeah. Well, see, that was the weird thing too. Like, you know, right before Disney, she got admitted. She, you know, she wasn't feeling well, and like she had some bleeding, and like apparently like she had like an infection in her stomach, and then like it caused like her intestines to slough off.
It doesn't sound as pleasant anymore.
No, but it apparently didn't hurt that bad. She had said at least. And so when I went to the hospital to see her, the doctor came in and talked to me, and he was like, you know, I don't put some antibiotics. She's gonna be fine. The bleeding stopped. Everything's good. Looks like, you know, she's just got the infection kind of spread to her intestines, and everything's good. But she didn't have any appetite or anything, so she wanted to eat. So after a week there, they discharged her and they sent her to a rehab facility to like try to get her energy back and stuff. And then she died in her sleep that night.
Well, dying in the sleep part, I'm okay with.
Right. But it was just this really awkward thing where it was like, you're gonna be fine, and you're dead.
I mean, doctors aren't right 100% of the time. What'd the nurse say?
Well, that's the thing too. I don't.
Was the nurse like, don't listen to that doctor? He's crazy. She's gonna die.
No. I'm talking about at the rehab. Like, they claimed that the time of death was like 7 o'clock in the morning. I bet she died, you know, in the middle of the night, and no one even cared. Like, she had COPD, and that's what they listed as the cause of death. But there wasn't any like autopsy or anything after that. They were just like, yeah, she just stopped breathing in her sleep.
Okay, I just sold this stuff again. Not to like change the subject away from death and, you know, speaking of our, you know, fortunes and things like that. But it's a tragedy as well because I also still don't see any money.
I think it's an end of day sort of thing.
But we can't wait till the end of the day.
What do you mean?
I mean,
are we gonna starve?
The day's gonna take like 12 hours of gameplay.
I guess that is kind of true, isn't it?
Yeah, harvest income 18,970.
I don't know. Maybe like at nighttime can you play at night?
I don't know.
Like maybe like come nighttime at like, you know.
It's really funny that it does tell us, like, what if I paid back $5,000 of this loan right now?
You can't click on that. I tried.
Oh, you're right. You can't. It's probably because we don't actually have any money.
Yeah.
But what? I don't understand.
You know, let's be honest. It wouldn't be a Guano playthrough if we did.
That's very true. I mean, I can keep selling shit, but I just don't know what it's gonna do for us right now.
Well, I guess in between episodes we can kind of look online and see if we can figure out if we're doing something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, everybody I've seen... Oh, God. Yeah, I'm steering this tractor wrong, and I just ran over this poor guy's field. Sorry, buddy. Every like playthrough that I've seen of this thing is... It gives them money right away, but it was never multiplayer. So I have no idea. I want to find out if there's any, like... Is there any buttons I can hit to... There's a farming basics tab. To process field crops, there are 3 mandatory steps: cultivating, sowing, and harvesting. Okay. Use a plow or cultivator to aerate the ground before you start to sow your crops. The sowing can be done with a sowing machine. Okay. Harvesting, blah, blah, blah. We did the harvesting. Unload your harvest into a trailer. It can then be sold at the associated place or stocked for later use. Okay. But then there's root crops we can do stuff with, like potatoes, oilseed radishes, improving yield. We can also fertilize to improve yield, but that really didn't tell us. Oh, advancing knowledge. Here we go. Grass and hay.
Oh, that's important.
Grass is cut with a mower, which is usually attached to a trailer. So we can do that. Grass use straw. When you harvest wheat or barley, you can set your harvester to create straw swaths.
Yep.
Straw swaths can be packed into bales by using a baler. Alternatively, straw can be picked up and loaded into wagons. You can sell it directly, use it as bedding for cows, or use it for a component for a total mixed ration. So how do we pick it up?
That's a good question. Maybe if the baler was closer, or I mean the wagon was closer, we could pick it up.
There are animals we can do stuff with. Cows, sheep, pigs, and chickens.
I saw there was a cow field, but we don't own it.
So there's that.
We have chickens, but I don't know what the deal is with them.
I can't log in as the admin. I'm trying to... What was I looking for again? I was looking for, like, key bindings. I don't know if there's a way to, like, switch views and stuff.
Tab.
Besides tab. Oh, F1 gets rid of the control thingy.
Really? Oh, that's fantastic.
Thank God. What's that?
Oh, man, I feel like I'm so open now.
I know. Sorry about that.
My wheat just grew!
Wait, your wheat grew? It's all grown? It's all grown up?
No, but like a whole, like 4 rows of wheat just grew all at once.
In the middle of that, I was testing all the keys. I turned off my recording.
Well, I guess that's a good time anyways. We're out of time, so we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.